Hello everyone, hope you're doing wonderful today. Welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about BeyondMix, something similar to jesmonite. So let's get started. So first of all, you do get jesmonite here in India. It's available in the website boreali.com. I was able to get the starter kit in the beginning of this year. Work with it, really good. But it is very expensive, and at that time there was a lot of waiting time because it's imported. So at the same time, BeyondMix came up with something called as BeyondMix, which is very similar to jesmonite. It's got the powder and the liquid. It's very similar to jesmonite. The mixing proportion is also the same, the waiting time is also the same, but I'm told it's not jesmonite, it just has similar properties to it. So we're going to try that today. So this is a water-based acrylic resin, which means it is eco-friendly and non-toxic. So this comes in a pack of I think 700 grams, and the next one is a 3.5 kg pack. So this one's a 3.5 kg one. So I'm just going to open up the base powder, and this is how it looks. So the jesmonite powder is really white in color, whereas this one's a little off-white. The liquid is white in color. You also get colors that can be specifically used with BeyondMix. I got red, green and orange, and we'll try some of them. Moving on to the mixing instructions. So as you can see, you got to mix 2.5 parts of the powder into 1 part of the liquid, and then allow it to set for 30 to 45 minutes, and after 45 minutes to 2 hours, anywhere in between, you can unmold it. So if you mixed everything well, it should set within that time frame. Okay, let's do some mixing. So I've taken a weighing scale, and I'm taking a disposable cup. I've set the weighing scale to 0, and first I'll be pouring in the liquid, so around 10 grams. So you have to take one part of the liquid, you're going to take 2.5 parts of the powder. So I've taken 10 grams of the liquid, which means I have to take 25 grams, which is 2.5 of 10, 25 grams of the powder. So I set the weighing scale again to 0, and I'm going to stop when I reach 25. So I'm just shaking the cup to make sure that it settles down before I put in the next part of the powder, and I put the powder slowly. Mix the powder and the liquid really well. Make sure there are no lumps. Do this until you get a nice paste. The working time is 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm using the heart mold, and I want to use a color with it too. So I've chosen the color red. Just 1 to 2 drops to begin with. Mix the color tint and the mix with nicely until it's well combined. If you feel the color is not strong enough, put another 1 or 2 drops maximum, that's it. Once the color is well combined, pour it into the mold. Then it's very important, once everything is filled, it's really important that you tap the mold to make sure that no air bubbles are there. So tap it from the sides. So this will take about 30 to 45 minutes to completely cure. It's that quick. So we'll come back to this in 45 minutes. It's been 1 hour since I poured the mix, so it did set in 45 minutes. I just let it be for another 15 minutes. So let's demold this slowly, and there you go. It's really smooth, no air bubbles. So the tint was red, but I've got a pinkish color. The red mixed with white gives a light color maybe. So now we will leave this for another 24 hours until it becomes more durable. So it's been 24 hours and the heart has completely cured, and it's really strong right now. So I'm just putting a little bit of water just to show you. So if I rub the water away, you can actually see the watermark. That's something you don't want. This actually means that water can be absorbed by the piece. So it's important to seal the BeyondMix. So after 24 hours, take a sealer. So I have a sealer from Borealy. I bought this when I bought the jesmonite from them. So BeyondMix also has a sealer. You can use that too. So this one you can use it for concrete, jesmonite and wood. So I'm assuming can be used for BeyondMix too. So I'm taking a little bit with a sponge and brushing it all over the BeyondMix piece. So brush the sealer all over and then allow it to completely dry. The sealer has completely dried, so let's do a small test. Putting some water and then wiping it away with a cloth. So you can see there are no water marks. Another one, I'm putting a little bit of water, and you can see it straight away repels without leaving any watermarks, and that's what you want. Okay, so I made another one. This time I decided to use the color green. So the color will obviously vary a little bit because you're putting it into something white in color, so it will be a little lighter from the actual set color. Don't put too much of it, else it will not mix well with the BeyondMix. So start with 1 or 2 drops and increase only if you think the color is not strong enough. So I'm putting this in a pop socket mold which has some engraving in it. So we'll see whether all of that is transferred on to the BeyondMix. So after putting it into the mold, tap all the sides really well to make sure there are no air bubbles, and we'll come back to this in an hour. It's been an hour, so let's demold. Doing this very gently, and here we go. All that beautiful engraving is transferred so nicely. Final thoughts. Is it a good substitute for jesmonite? Absolutely. I don't see any difference as far as the working part goes, even in the final piece. So I just colored the engraving gold and used a little bit of alcohol ink to try and remove the extra gold paint. I used normal acrylic. Did an okay job. So if you want to try something different apart from resin, do give BeyondMix a try. You can find the prices and different packages on their website beyondmix.com. So in the coming week I'll be putting out some more tutorials with BeyondMix. We'll use some different techniques to create some cool trinket dishes, coasters, etc. So thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, comment, like and share. Helps me out a lot. I'll see you soon in the next one.